Baldur's Gate. Oh. Now that we're much farther in the game. You're a savage barbarian. Savage as barbarian can be.
Moving in.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
I never asked. Are you Cazador's only spawn? Or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
I don't believe...
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Why not? I am not sending her out there alone.
Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
If there's ever a Baldur's Gate 4 or a D&D game set in the same world as this world, I can see Arabella being a character in the next game. It seems like they're setting... It feels like that's what they're setting her up for. You can trust Withers. If he says you will be safe, you should believe him.
You feel grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman. for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
All right, Arabella. We catch up on the game here. Weathers encouraged Arabella to learn the way of the weave. She left to find her own way in the world. Oh.
If Bowman says I'll be all right, I'll be all... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
It hurts. I know it does. But you'll feel better in time.
I hope so. 'Cause it stinks.
Already feeling better.
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side.
So you had a friend in Avernus. You never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say?
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
You do have real friends now. Me, for one.
Thank the gods. And I do, every day.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Pet the cove.
You wish to consult me?
You're a paladin. What's the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
That seems hypocritical, considering you intend to take power of the Absolute for yourself.
When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to create a more perfect world. Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course, and I will gladly eradicate them.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts about our companions.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
I thought you might appreciate Char's dogma.
The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
He'll be a slave to his bloodthirst as long as he lives.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it.
I like her point sometimes.
But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
How do you and Lae'zel get along?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
Why not ask Lae'zel to educate you?
I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire.
It does not surprise me that you feel an affinity with otherworldly raiders. Gith and Lostworn Drow have much in common.
To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. There is a fanaticism in the Lolthsworn that lends itself to chaos. They turn their blades on one another as readily as on outsiders. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to a single cause. Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, she retains the discipline of her training.
Have you spent much time with Gale?
The wizard? No. Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Any thoughts on Will?
He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil.
Having him in our camp binds the devil to us as well. I don't like it.
The devil makes Will strong. What would he be without her? I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils.
You and Karlak seem to be friendly.
I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlak does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
I think we're ready to go out and kick some more butt.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
Yes, we wait.
If we're
Someone's been skipping on supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children? Maybe not long.
I have so many items now. This is the first time I've had everybody. I just need 2 more people in my group, and I have everybody possible.
yeah. There's more where that came from.
Talk to Arabella, see how she's doing.
Can't wait for things to just be.
I should talk to this guy over here first.
Nathaniel will be so scared there alone. We looked after each other for such a long time. I hope he's all right.
Paulson found Nathaniel in the Shadowfell, but there's something wrong with him.
Something wrong. He withstood the shadows for so long. Whatever's overcome him now must be something different, something worse. I trust you and Halsin to help him. He's a sweet soul, Nathaniel. I can't wait for you to meet him.
Alright, let's go try to lift the shadow curse.
Act like it.
We're with you to the end, sir.
Good man.
One thing I like playing this game with a controller is that I like seeing a better third person perspective.
We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers.
I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
That's him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need him if we're to put a stop to all of this.
Will you play with me?
I know who you really are and where you really belong. You need to reunite with Daniel.
Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Barbarian would lunge at him.
No!
He's scarpered. We'd better track him down if the shadows don't stop us first.
Oh, interesting.
Seems simple enough.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Daddy's going down.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
Immune to being charmed, okay.
Onward.
Oh, they hit hard. Oh, they put him to sleep.
Let every enemy of nature fall.
Ready for battle. Die, Iblis. A bold maneuver.
Stop that! You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things.
Ooh, shadow plush. Interesting. Three and one. Ah, back to sleep.
I am ready. I must not stop.
Poor Gorm he's like, I am angry and I hurt. They're right. He was kind of smart to keep the barbarian out of the fight as long as he could. There we go.
Heading there.
What was that? What did that? All right. Ooh, miss again.
I shall not yield.
Spoiling my fun! Stop it right now, or you'll be sorry.
His necrotic damage is pretty. 16, ouch. Don't think I can charm any of these shadows.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's make this quick. Have to keep going.
Fresh orders?
Let us see the battle won. Sylvanus, let me strike through. Moving to position.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
The bear's in the way. You have what you want, but you have not what you need. Daniel, he's your friend, your kin, he's you.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up.
God damn, this bear's in the way. I can't see shit. Nobody's to blame here. The curse tore you two apart. Now you can be reunited.
But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot.
Change is good. That's what growing up is all about. Together, you two will become more than you were before.
So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you.
Cave Bear approves.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can. I am ready, whatever may come.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm getting close to our next level.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Signs of flamed up justiciars. This can't be a coincidence. They must have originated from somewhere nearby.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures. Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
See how Daniel's doing?
Something's on my mind.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die. Ketheric's soul.
No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorm to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing.
Speak. Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen.
I see why people like to play the mod where you can have as many people in your party as you want. Or upping the party size to 6.
Report to the tollmaster. Pay the toll.
What's hiding here?
Speak.
hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
What's that?
More gold for my pockets.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Oh no, Roland. Oh, he's not, okay, Roland's not.
Make way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Onward.
God damn it all! I could do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
Pathetic wizard. Of course you needed saving.
I don't care about me, you empty-headed Luddite! I came here to save Cal and Leah! Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue! From you, of all bloody people.
Should I have left you to die instead?
At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Don't give me trouble now. What path lies before me? Here we go. Seems like a good moment to talk.
You should leave now. But that was long ago. So many ships.
What's inside? More for me.
If only I'd left when I still could.
Curious what's down here. Take a look. I'd like another bonus, please.
The horizon seems
Something over there.
The button. Okay, I just wasn't sure there's more here. Wonder if I'm missing more. Oh, there's a chest right here. Look at that. The whole Thorm family is all here.
It's all mine!
What do you bring?
What do you require?
I require good. More gold. Yes. Now, more gold. All that you have.
I'm curious what they'll do.
Meager. Lacking. Insufficient.
We're gonna call her one shot because she misses the second shot.
Victory awaits.
Try to get an achievement without, I mean, you don't kill any of the heads. I probably won't do it here. I'll probably just do it in normal mode. Was there really not a save from there? I lose a lot of progress. If that's the case, we're switching games. Yeah, we lost a lot of progress. Okay, we're quitting. That sucks. I think after this quest, the game would have auto-saved. Guess not.